We've all encountered situations where our emotions took control, whether we're stuck in traffic, facing a challenging colleague, or caught in a disagreement with a close one. Frequently, this occurs because we're unaware of the emotional tide until we're already submerged, making it nearly impossible to alter course. The spectrum of human emotion, like love, rage, elation, sorrow, constitutes our most precious gift. Discarding emotions is hardly the solution. They infuse life with significance. The idea of just switching off those tough emotions can be pretty tempting. But you know what? It's worth knowing that going down that road might not be the best move. Psychologists found out that if we're always trying to push our feelings away, it's like putting a bunch of stress on our bodies. And that stress? It can lead to anxiety and depression. And that's not all. It can mess with our bodies too, making it hard to sleep or even causing heart issues. So, the smarter play might be to figure out healthy ways to deal with our emotions, rather than giving them the cold shoulder completely. Therefore, the art lies in mastering emotions. In life, we are always confronted with challenges that stir our feelings and push us to the limit. Since no one has taught us to control our emotions, it is important that we learn emotional mastery by ourselves, as it is one of the most important skills to create a fulfilling life. If you want to own your emotions without them owning you, consider using these 10 strategies I'm about to share with you in this video. Being human comes with this natural package of emotions. They're like the colorful threads woven into the fabric of our well-being. But let's admit it, sometimes these feelings are like puzzles we struggle to solve, making it a bit foggy to understand how they pull the strings behind our actions. So, let's take that crucial first step, recognition. As soon as you put a name to what's brewing inside you, that's when you set the stage for taming the emotional tide. Here's a handy guide to unravel what's happening in your heart and mind at any given moment. Give yourself the gift of a pause, just a moment to anchor yourself in the now. Pay attention to those sensations bubbling up inside you and let them linger for a bit. Dive into the emotion. What does it feel like? And hey, don't just settle for the surface, explore its depths. Now, question time. What triggered this emotional show? What set the scene for this play of feelings? And let's not settle for the big and bold labels like happy, sad, or angry. No, emotions are like this intricate artwork with tiny brushstrokes of nuance. For example, feeling sad might mean you're sensing loneliness, or maybe it's disappointment, or even just sharing a bit of someone else's pain. And when anger flares up, it could be a blend of jealousy, annoyance, or a full-blown storm of fury. When you name that emotion with a pinpoint precision, it's like gaining secret insights into what sets it off and how to wrangle it in a healthy manner. Here's the golden rule. Until you really know what's cooking inside, you can't exactly whip up the recipe for steering emotions in the right direction. Try to get curious when dealing with your feelings and understand the cause behind them. Believe it or not, those emotions hold the key to unlocking deeper layers of self-awareness, if you're willing to listen. Cultivating curiosity serves as your guiding star in this journey, offering you a trio of superpowers. First off, it's like a pause button on your usual emotional script. Picture it as a gentle interruption, a moment where you hit pause on your automatic reactions, giving you room to breathe and think. Next up, it's your very own puzzle-solving toolkit. When you're curious about why you're feeling a certain way, you're also putting on your detective hat, probing the hows and whys. It's like you're deciphering a cryptic message from your inner self, gaining insights you might not have otherwise stumbled upon. But wait, there's more. Curiosity is your secret weapon in the battle against repeated problems. Armed with curiosity, you're well equipped to ward off déjà vu moments, to sidestep the same pitfalls that used to trip you up. It's like having a shield against future emotional hiccups. So remember, emotional mastery isn't just about controlling your feelings. It's about dancing with them, learning from them, and using the rhythm of curiosity to lead the way. A mood journal can help you to dive deeper into your emotions. Unveiling disruptive patterns in your emotional landscape can be as simple as putting pen to paper or fingers to keyboard. At times, retracing emotions through your thoughts can be enlightening on its own. But when feelings find their home on paper, they transform into mirrors you can gaze into for deeper reflection. When documenting your emotions, be as specific as possible. Don't just write how you feel. but also why you are feeling this way. For example, if you are anxious, write down what caused your anxiety. What went through your head before you felt anxious? As always, consistency is important. You get the most benefit when you do it daily. Try to find patterns or triggers to look out for. How often do you find yourself entangled in negative thoughts? Those moments when a cloud of frustration or sadness descends upon you. We've all been there. But guess what? There's a nifty trick up your sleeve, one that grants you control over these mental tides. Enter the art of mental pivoting. It's like having a steering wheel for your thoughts. The next time you sense a negative thought creeping in, you have the power to turn that wheel and redirect your mental course in a positive direction. Mental pivoting isn't about ignoring reality. It's about consciously choosing your mental viewpoint. It's understanding that while you can't control external factors like the weather, you can absolutely control the lens through which you perceive them. This practice carries the power to transform your emotional landscape. By pivoting from negativity to positivity, you invite a breath of fresh air into your mindset. All of us had moments when we were overwhelmed with a negative emotion. If you immediately react in such a situation, you might regret what you do or say later. Here's the deal. It's all about shifting from reaction to response mode. Let's break it down. Reacting is like jumping into the deep end without looking, driven by emotions rather than reason. On the other hand, responding is a whole different game. It's about hitting pause, giving your thoughts and feelings a moment to converse before leaping into action. Picture this. Emotions surge within you like waves rising. Instead of diving in head first, pause. It's your cue to step into the realm of conscious response. This shift is a game changer. It's the space between impulsivity and intentionality. When you respond, you're not just a passenger on the emotional roller coaster, you're taking the reins. This pause grants you a precious opening to express yourself more thoughtfully and articulate your feelings. This isn't just about you, it's about aligning with your values. Self-regulation becomes your compass, guiding you to navigate life's twists and turns. Challenges become stepping stones. Obstacles become invitations for growth, and you rise above difficulties, steering your ship. And here's where the magic lies. When you chew over your words before you spit them out, aligning them with how you're feeling at the moment, you're not only helping yourself, but also allowing others to see the real you. So, take that breath, embrace the pause, and let response be your signature move in the dance of emotions. The 5-4-3-2-1 method is a powerful technique when you are facing huge negative emotions like fear, panic, or anxiety. First, watch your breath. Let slow, deep inhales and exhales serenade your senses, guiding you back to tranquility. Once your breath finds its rhythm, you start with the following steps. Acknowledge 5 things within your surroundings. It could be the curve of a pen, the texture of the ceiling, or any little detail within arm's reach. Then tune into 4 things you can touch nearby. It might be the strands of your hair, the softness of a pillow, or the solid ground under your feet. After that, open your ears to 3 sounds around you. It could be the hum of a distant car, the rustle of leaves, or even your own belly's gentle murmur. Now catch the scent of 2 things nearby. Maybe it's the aroma of coffee in your office, or the comforting scent of a pillow in your bedroom. Lastly, delight in 1 flavor gracing your taste buds. It could be the gum inside your mouth or your sandwich from lunch. If you follow these steps, you ground yourself in the present moment and can overcome fear and anxiety. Don't overlook the magic of habits. They're like little superheroes for your emotions. Imagine creating a routine for yourself every day. It's like having a secret weapon to handle your feelings. Routines are like comfy cushions that catch you after a roller coaster of emotions or protect you before a storm hits. Think of it this way. You can create a special morning and evening routine that you do every single day when you wake up and before you go to sleep. This routine has the superpower to change how you feel. Even some really successful people swear by these routines. Here's how to start your own routine adventure. First, pick the feelings you want to have every day, like feeling thankful, happy, or peaceful. Then add a simple action to make those feelings real. For example, let's say you want to start your day feeling grateful. As soon as you open your eyes, write down 3 things you're thankful for. It's like opening a happiness tap that pours into your mind. And when it's time to say goodnight to the day, and you're aiming for peace, just spend a few quiet moments thinking about what happened during the day. This peaceful pause helps you settle down for a good night's sleep. But the coolest thing? This isn't just about checking off a to-do list. It's like having a special tool to guide your feelings in the right direction. By deciding how you want to feel each day, you're the boss of your emotions, steering them where you want them to go. Just like going to the gym strengthens your body, meditation flexes your mind muscles, making them resilient and ready to take on life's emotional challenges. Imagine this. You sit down, close your eyes, and breathe in and out. It's like pressing the pause button on life's hustle. In this tranquil space, you begin to untangle the knots of stress, anxiety, and anger that might be lurking within you. Meditation isn't about escaping your emotions, it's about understanding and managing them. When you meditate regularly, you're not just taking a breather, you're tuning into your thoughts and feelings. It's like having a heart-to-heart chat with yourself, understanding what's causing those emotional waves. As you continue to practice, you'll notice something incredible happening. The grip of intense emotions starts to loosen. You become more like a surfer riding the waves than a boat tossed around by a storm. It's not that emotions disappear, it's that you gain the power to navigate them skillfully. Here's the scoop. Meditation rewires your brain. It helps you respond instead of react. It's like turning down the volume on impulsiveness and cranking up the dial on thoughtfulness. You learn to let feelings flow through you like a river without getting swept away. Remember, meditation is not a quick fix. It's a lifelong skill that, when practiced daily for at least 15 to 20 minutes, helps you dance with your emotions rather than be at their mercy. Have you ever heard of mindful walking? It's a way of walking that connects you to the here and now. Just as mindfulness is about being present, mindful walking is about tuning into your surroundings, your body, and your thoughts as you move. But here's the twist. Meditation isn't all about sitting still. It can also involve moving mindfully. For some, walking becomes a way to sync up with their body and the moment. So pick a path outdoors where you can walk for about 10 to 20 minutes without any distractions. This isn't a race. It's a journey that helps you to develop self-awareness. Now, why should you try mindful walking? Think of it as a 2-for-1 deal. You're combining the goodness of moving your body, bonus points if it's in nature, with the magic of mindfulness. Studies show that even a simple walk can calm your heart rate, dial down blood pressure, and give stress hormones like cortisol a break. On top of that, mindfulness brings its own set of perks for your body and mind. Ready to give it a shot? Here's a roadmap with 5 steps. Step 1. Before you step out, take a moment to stand still and breathe. Feel your whole body. Step 2. Start walking and really feel each movement as you go. Step 3. Pay attention to your posture, how your feet, legs, arms, chest, and head feel. Step 4. Let your awareness open up to the sights around you. Step 5. If your mind drifts, gently nudge it back to your breath, your steps, or your body. When you are done, notice how you feel. A mindful walk will make you more focused, relaxed, and energized. Just like any new skill, you'll need to practice mindful walking to get the hang of it. But as you get the rhythm, you'll unlock the combo of body and mind benefits. One of the most powerful tools for mastering your emotions is to be aware of your breath. Breath awareness means you pay close attention to your breath as you watch it come and go on its own. You have to become a witness of your breath. Like meditation and mindful walking, breath awareness is another mindfulness practice. So how can breath awareness help you with your emotions? Imagine you are afraid or anxious. How is your breathing pattern when you are feeling these intense negative emotions? Now think about how you breathe when you are happy or at peace. The difference is obvious. When you experience negative emotions, your breathing pattern consists of many short breaths, which make you feel bad. In order to see your breathing patterns, you first have to become aware of your breath. When you notice your breath, you immediately turn your attention away from your emotional state. There is a second aspect of breath awareness that comes into play now. It is called conscious breathing. Now, instead of being a passive observer, which is the first step, you are now actively controlling the breath. The so-called therapeutic zone consists of 4 to 8 breaths in a minute and has many therapeutic benefits. Start to practice in this zone with 6 breaths per minute, which means you inhale for 5 seconds and exhale for 5 seconds. If you find it too easy or struggle, simply adjust accordingly. After a few minutes, notice how you feel. Most likely, the intense negative emotion you were feeling before is not that intense anymore, or has even disappeared. Thus, breath awareness and breathing techniques are the fastest way to control our emotional state. Try it out. It really feels like magic. To benefit from these 10 tips, it's important to practice on a regular basis. When you continue to implement these techniques in your daily life, you will improve in noticing your emotions and become better at choosing how to respond. If your emotions continue to overwhelm you despite trying out self-regulation methods, seeking professional support might be a wise decision. I hope this video will help you to become a master of your emotions. If you liked this video, hit the subscribe button and share it with others. All the best, and until next time.